have entered an accursed plane, where even death is not absolute. A foul land where nothing seems right. Where abominations run rampant, preying on a terrified populace. A fitting refuge for one as venomous as Liliana Vess. This consort of demons has damned me with the curse of the Chain Veil, and she will revoke it, or she will die. Should I prove victorious, perhaps I'll aid those who would stand against this darkness. But time is short, and I feel her curse consuming me. And my greatest fear is that I may relish the monstrosity I could become. Ascend into darkness.
My bonds have compelled me back to Markov Manor. Painfully, it's clear this land is not as I'd left it. Thraben's wall has been breached. The balance I strove to perfect has been upset. My ravenous brethren cannot see the greater good. And once again, they wreak havoc, their hunger knowing no bounds. Humanity fights valiantly, but they are losing ground. Some go mad. Others, sensing the inevitable, give themselves freely. And once the shadows claim the last of them, my kind shall turn on itself. Where is she whom I created, my guardian of order? Avacyn, my angel, what has befallen you? I will find you, and those who block me will answer to my sword.
My demon master resides within this hell vault. I cannot shatter it outright, but I can cast a spell that will make an unwitting fool the agent of its destruction. Such as Thalia. You, Cathar, save this shiny rock, or save the lives of your fellow warriors. How predictable. Grizzlebrand, the demon I seek to remove my curse.
Avacyn!
With Avacyn restored, my interests now lie elsewhere.
Legions of angels have been given a renewed sense of purpose, and clearly, strength is returning to our people. Archmages are again wielding their divine power. Once fearsome predators are now subservient guardians. And this reign of darkness will end.
Some strange force is working on this world, twisting it into a bent reflection of itself. I've traveled the roads of Innistrad, searching for the meaning of this change. But all I find are more questions. Curses grow stronger. Monstrous thirsts cannot be sated, and the living are once again haunted by the dead. The source of this evil must be found before its dark presence consumes the world. Consumes me. Strange clues. A trail of dark magic. A tangled web of insanity. But the knots are unraveling. Those who once protected the world now fly on blood-stained wings. They've led me here, to this consecrated ground, to this madness.
Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. So, I know it's been a little while since our last stream, and a lot of new features have come out, especially this Brawl event. So, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and show you which deck I'll be using for today's Brawl event. We will be using our Simic deck based on Oko, because you know Oko is Broko. And at 3, 5, 7, 9, Oko is still worth the cost, so I would imagine Oko is definitely worth being a commander. Hello, Steve. Good luck on matches. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I expect us to finish the event rather quickly, actually, so I will just keep on playing. Keep playing Brawl. I'm not really sure if I can... Alright, it looks like Brawl event is the only Brawl, so we'll just keep playing it after we get the 5. Oh, thank you. Thank you very, very much there. Thank you very much, Warlord, for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and start our first game here. I don't know if I've got the deck. I think I built the deck on Aetherhub already. Let me go ahead and see if I set the deck. I built it, did not set it. There we go. Deck is now set on Aetherhub. Alright. I just realized the sound is off. I don't have any early game here, but I am going first. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep it. Why not? It may not be the fastest of hands, but Nicobolus, okay. But we'll be able to get Oko out on turn 3, it looks like. Doesn't appear that there's going to be any problems with Oko on turn 3, hope, by the appearance so far. Nice. Good top deck there. First card of the game. Ooh. Okay, so we've already got 4 lands in our hand. I think we're probably just going to need the Wicked Wolf here. And I'm thinking he's holding on to a negate there because of the long pause. Yep, there it is. Alright, so Oko's gonna be a little bit while longer before we get it out. Alright, so let's just go ahead and questing beast him. Alright, there's good old Nikki B. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. We can bring out the Nisa and hit Nikki B, so I guess when I said unfortunately there's nothing we can do about that, I lied. There is absolutely something we can do about that. We're going to go ahead and pick the green land. That way we can bring out the Wildborn Preserver at the end of the opponent's turn. Okay, life gain land, sure. I've got a lot of basics actually for a brawl game. Fires of Invention, yay. That's gonna suck. Interesting. Passing. I would not have expected that. Alright, so we can play Oko if we want. Do I want Oko more than I want Tamio? I think the answer to that is yes. Yes, I do. So we're just going to go ahead and play our Oko then. Oh, actually, I think we could play both. Oh wow, we can play both with some despair actually. I don't think there's anything in my well, actually, you know what? I do want the questing beast for my grave. That way I've got some haste just in case he's got board wipe. Unfortunately, if he does have board wipe, I won't have the green mana, but oh well. Nothing I can do about that. I will have the haste off of the Oko token. I can't imagine he'll board wipe all my creatures and my planeswalkers in the same turn. Theoretically, it's possible, but very unlikely. Been a quiet chat ever since the stream started. What's going on, guys? Oh, nice. Tamio, good job. We're sleeping. Although it does say there's only 8 viewers, so I guess slow day. So far 1-0 to start though. Feels pretty good. Got our Mace of the Valiant already. Got a pack. Let's go ahead and see. Ick, I could really care less. I am slow? Oh, no, 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 no. That was close. Alright. Almost put it on rank there. Uh-oh. Interesting way to start the game. Okay. Don't have any creatures. How is work? Work's going all right. I mean, I'm picking up on everything. Get fired. I don't think I'll be getting fired anytime soon. Island, sure. Yeah, they've been very happy with what I've done so far for them. Alright, I'm not sure I like Tail's End or Disdainful Stroke for this turn, so we're just gonna go ahead and go with this Signet. What's my new job? I am now an accountant for an aviation place. Like aviation insurance place. So I deal with insurance claims for, well, I just deal with insurance claims for you know, like jets, planes, helicopters, airports themselves. But mostly I do invoicing at the moment. They've been expanding my my like duties, but not to like a crazy amount or anything. Sure. Elder Spell. Bummer. Alright, well I need to get a 5th land. That Vivian Arcbow is definitely tempting. I mean they are just insurance like numbers. So I mean the numbers are like in the I guess it really depends on what you consider as big, because I mean most of the numbers I deal with are around the 1,000 to 20,000 range. Not a lot of the claims are under $1,000, but there are a few. Like I did one today that was $509. The Jew that lived. Way to point out the name. I guess we can hold up Sinister, Sabotage, and whatnot. And we've got Castle Vantress if they don't give us something to counter. Don't really want those lands. Opt. Okay, Opt is not terrible. I also could have considered making his Signet cheaper, but oh well. Sure. Tail's End. I mean, do I really care? If I get... I mean, his Saheeli is still... Oh, it makes a token. Okay, I see. No, I don't really care. The Saheeli can live. Sure. In the end, the Oko will still live because we can Disdainful Stroke the Nickabols that he will undoubtedly play. Let's see, we can still castle... Yeah, we got double blue. Oh, we got triple... Yeah. Oh, okay, well, a lot of people are quitting pretty early. This deck is doing a little bit better than I expected. 2 people with Nickabolus as their commander. I think maybe it's the triple collar that's making it very difficult for the opponents to play against us. Because Oko is still pretty darn difficult to deal with early in the game. Especially, I mean, even Oko for 5 mana is still a pretty good deal. Alright, so I really have a decision between Gilded Goose, but the thing is, I think we're just going to go with the castle here, and then go with our Paradise Druid next turn. Alright, opponent's using Yarok, interesting. I could go Temple of Mystery and Gilded Goose. And that gives me options between Tamiyo, Questing Beast, and Oko. Hi, Steve. Are you surprised that only Field of the Dead got banned? I mean, I read their statement, and their statement made an awful lot of sense. I still think they should have banned Oko along with it, but I understand their decision. Do I really need that? I got the command tower. I could probably do just fine without it. Maybe I should have kept it for the mass manipulation. Did anyone tell you that before the ban? I mean, a lot of people mentioned that only Field of the Dead would most likely get banned, so it doesn't surprise me. Alright, actually, let's go ahead and get aggro here. Played Mono Blue Brawl with Philly Thip or whatever it's called as commander. First game was against an Oko commander and negated it so hard. Risen Reef, okay. Okay, I think we're just gonna go ahead and continue beating up on our opponent rather quickly here. Let's go ahead and Questing Beast. I do like how they fixed the auto pay and made it a lot faster. Right now we've got 2 blue sources. I probably could have played a little bit differently there. Okay, Beanstalk Giant, sure. In the end, I don't think it matters too much. Oko is probably gonna be our end-all win here, anyways. As one can imagine, Oko is still pretty broco. Do I want to Gilded Goose and then trade for the Risen Reef? That would be pretty cool. That would... Nah, I think I would rather trade for the Yarok. Do I want to go Incubation Druid or Paradise Druid? I guess does it really matter? I think I'm probably gonna just end up setting myself up for the mass manipulation. Go ahead and get the Incubation Druid and Paradise Druid out. Alright, so we've got our 4 blue sources. Mass manipulation. And then we can choose one, technically. I don't really want to choose one at the moment, but we can. Okay, I guess the opponent just gives up. Wow, this is going much, much faster than I originally anticipated. I mean, currently sitting at 3-0. Only 26 minutes in. Gonna be going for 2 hours, so I mean, I don't think these last 2 games here, I'm assuming they're both victories, are gonna take an hour and a half. Oko does invalidate all creature commanders. That is very true. I agree. We've also gone first in all of the games, so this is gonna be our first test here without having a... Oh, we got our opponent with an Oko as well. Alright. Doesn't really matter if I get the Spectral Sailor out, because the Abhorrial Grazer can block, so I guess we're just going to have to go the Simic Guildgate. I don't think we're going to be winning here. His start was very fast. Oh, wow. Land Creator. Interesting choice there. The Nightpack Ambusher is nice. Just wish I had 2 green sources. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do about that Oko either. As one would imagine, Oko is indeed Broko. Alright. Alright, we got our green source, so that's going to get us into turn 4 here. We got our Convolute, which is going to be fine. We're just going to go ahead and attack Oko, because why not? We're not blocking Abhorrial Grazer anyways. He left mana sources, be careful. Well, I don't plan on using any of mine on my turn for a little while now. Unfortunately, my Nightpack Ambusher is probably going to be converted into... Oh, he played nothing there? Really? It's going to be converted to a 3-3, and there's not much I can do about it. I don't want to do a Convolute on this turn, but if I have to, I will. Oh, he's got something flash speed. Oh, okay. Scry 2. I guess there are worse things that could have happened. Okay. Unfortunately, I feel like he is holding up counter spells right now, which means I most likely am not getting this Nightpack Ambusher on the field. So I'm definitely toast here. Alright. And he's already passing, so bummer. And that was expected. Feels bad, my man, feels bad. Oh, and then he's the good game type. Okay, I see. I wonder if he left enough mana open to counter Oko I mean, Oko is still gonna die, so it doesn't really matter. There's not really any reason to play Oko. I think I'm just gonna have to play the Wicked Wolf. Let's go ahead and get our Scry 2. Can't use either of those. Go ahead and kill the Incubation Druid before it gets too annoying to deal with. I mean, the Wicked Wolf does keep him at bay just a little bit. Oh, never mind. Now it's totally game. I don't even feel like playing that one out. I don't honestly believe our opponent's deck was better than ours. I think just the fact that he got to go first was the deciding factor. Three and 1, still pretty good though. Alright, not bad. We're using... I mean, of course we gotta use Oko the Broko as our commander. I mean, we'd be sort of shooting ourselves in the foot if we didn't. Dread Horde Invasion. Our opponent's deck is definitely interesting. We'll give him that. Any Planeswalker. Okay, that's interesting. That's a pretty blanket statement there. Okay, Signet still allows me to hold up Quench. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I want to be able to Quench, make my Brineborn Cutthroat 3/2, and then Nissa next turn. Judith, not on my watch. Unfortunately, he can pay the 2. But, I mean, I just did that to pump up the Cutthroat, unfortunately. So I can do Nissa. Yeah, I think we'll do Nissa and Spectral Sailor. Yeah, I'll do Spectral Sailor in after blocking, if I block, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a reason to block. Casualties of War. Ooh, that might be game right there. Not gonna lie, being able to hit almost everything with Casualty of War is pretty darn scary. I don't have a blue source now, which is the even scarier thing. I can't even play Oko if I wanted to. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm going to count myself out. I don't even want to bother playing this one through. I need 2 lands to really do anything. Sure, I could play Oko next turn if I drew a blue, but then what? Alright, let's go ahead and set this to 2. Alright, so we started off really strong, but it looks like we're starting to equalize on the deck again. Although, to be honest, a fluke Casualty of War does seem like it wouldn't come up very often. Some people may say it's not fluke, but I mean, playing a tricolor deck and having all the land you need for Casualties of War when you're playing a bunch of single color cards. Like, keep that in mind, he didn't have dual color cards, they were all single color, so he had like the perfect amount of land. It's just a little unlucky on my part. I'm not really gonna... Alright, hold on. I think we're gonna want Oko next turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the Signet. Won't be able to hold up my negate, but I don't really think I was gonna hold up negate anyways. Drill bit, okay. Well, luckily we've got enough counters to be able to stop 2 things here with negate or disdainful stroke. Oh, he's going for Vivian. Okay, that's an interesting choice right there. Luckily we can get 3/3 creatures every other turn, so I'm not really worried about the situation in the slightest. We're gonna go ahead and play Witching, well, because we've got the choice between Cutthroat, Disdainful Stroke, or negate. I think we're gonna need... Well, we're kind of good on land, actually. I think the castle isn't terrible, but three seems to be what we need here. I think I'd rather have 4 cards to deal with things. Agent Treachery. Now there's a reason to get extra mana, although I don't really think we're gonna need the extra mana too much. Omnix Cruelty. Yeah, we're just losing the creature. We can get another 3/3 next turn. I'd rather hold up counters. Alright, we need a land here. That is not a land. That is a land. Now we can still hold up our necrotic or hypnotic sprite and negate. I like how the Witching Well. I can target the Witching Well with Oko. Not really sure I need to, but we will. Our Oko is in pretty good shape. Alright, there we go. Well, we've got our 4th win. The one thing that I can say for certain, though, is this deck is fast. I mean, 4 out of 5 wins already. Never even seen that card before. Has flying for 4/3. the number of opponents you had. I was starting to think the card was okay until I saw that number of opponents card. So basically, one. Okay, that's not very good. Dex. I mean, it is kind of fast. Oko does hit you with a lot of 3/3s very fast. Ooh, nice. We're playing a Golos here. So I actually considered making a Golos based deck and just having a lot of late game creatures, but I decided against it. Ooh, I just noticed there was a free mulligan. That's nice. I definitely want to turn 2 Paradise Druids, so let's go ahead and just drop that. Then again, maybe I just want an Oko on turn 3. I could just hold up. You know what? Let's just play cautiously here. Just go ahead and nah, forget cautious. It's not like I can disdainful stroke anything on turn 3 anyways. Yeah, I thought it was an obvious counter too. That's why I really considered not doing it. And then the reason why I considered going for it was because if it did get countered, I'm like, okay, I just drop an island next turn, play Oko again. So it wasn't actually as big of a deal as I thought. It's and stole their Golos and Field of the Dead. They conceded. Oh man. People love their Golos. By the way, since Brawl is a different format, can you still play one Field of the Dead? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah, you're right. With a bunch of one-ofs, you could get screwed pretty easily. That's a good call there, Zork. Oh, he didn't even get to see the Nisa before he gave up. I don't think people went into this format thinking, you know, control-based decks were even going to be a thing. Wow. Unfortunately, it just kind of trampled over people here. Either people have a really strong distaste for Oko, or this deck is better than I originally anticipated. I expected to go about 5-3, so I mean 5-2 is pretty good. Let's go ahead and finish a little bit. You know what? That sounds like a good idea there, Warlord. I think we should do viewer brawls. Since we got a brawl tournament tomorrow, that's probably the best way to get some practice in. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do some viewer brawls for today. Or to finish up today. Hey, we got another hour and 15 minutes. I honestly expected that to take a lot longer. Anybody can join. Just play your best brawl deck. Or your only brawl deck if you've only got one. I've only got one, so I'm just going to practice as much as I can with this deck for tomorrow's tournament. I think I'm probably going to play this deck in tomorrow's tournament just because I didn't really have time to make another. I kind of built this deck well, I thought about the cards that I was going to use in this deck while I was at work, but I ended up building it just shortly after work. Well, I shouldn't say short. I built it. What I did was I found a deck online that was similar, and then I swapped in and out some cards that I wanted to play. Like, it didn't have all of the cards that I wanted specifically. So, I built something similar to somebody else's deck. But, I mean, it was a good starting point. And that person had some ideas in their deck that I honestly didn't consider while I was at work. Yeah, I will change the direct settings to Brawl. when the game begins. If anybody else wants to join in, by all means, you can join in. There's no, like, there's nothing again, like, it's not like sub duels or anything like that. Just regular old viewer duels. I should probably pull up my spreadsheet here, that way I don't have to take a long time getting Shaman and Warlord's IDs. Alright, there we are. Alright, and the winner is Shaman. Control F. Shaman. Copy. Alright. Brawl. Best of 1. So it's going to be really difficult to get people to do the coin flip. Like, the coin flips are going to be odd, because we're still playing a best of 3 tournament despite best of 3 not being in the format. So you're going to play game 1, and then you're going to have to pick, you know, like, whoever lost gets to go first for the coin flip. Yeah, it is going to be a challenge, I agree. That's why I'm going to have to spend almost the entire 30 minutes before the tournament explaining it to people over and over again. We got the Fibblethip deck that you mentioned. Oh! Okay. For a second there, I almost forgot. I could still play this at any time. Let's see. We've already got 3 lands. I think we should be good here. I don't think we're getting countered or stopped in any sort of way. So let's go ahead and just go with our Paradise Druid, just because it gives us the option to attack. Not really thinking about attacking, but, you know, the option is never terrible. Fibblethip, okay. Now the only bad thing about Fibblethip here is doesn't really give me, like, I'm not gonna attack with Paradise Druid. There's just no way that I would do it. But what I can do, however, is attack with Questing Beast. Especially since our opponent may or may not have counters. So it's definitely a good idea to get that out on the board while I still could. And I'm definitely considering using Incubation Druid and then holding up Anticipate Disdainful Stroke. Oh yeah, and by considering, I mean definitely now. Oh, we start with 25 life, I just noticed. I was like, why the heck is he at 21? 2 minus 4. Okay. So what happens if I do this? If I Oko the Slime Bind, what happens? Okay. So the answer is that you can't target it. Good to know. I'm gonna attack with Questing Beast just because I can. And since he's got Vigilance, it's not like it stops anything. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna trade his Cutthroat for my 3/3. Is he gonna use 2 1/1s here to stop my... Okay. So be it. Alright. Now we could hold up our Disdainful Stroke or Wildborn Preserver. I don't really know if I'm gonna need the whole, or if Disdainful Stroke is gonna work or not, but we'll see. Did I just get muted? MTG Arena meta, please refrain from using caps. Oh, that's funny. Okay. How dare the bot think he could do that to me? Does it know who I am? Alright, so just in case you guys were wondering, the plan here is to use Incubation Druid's Pump and then hold up Hypnotic Sprite. But, or Disdainful Stroke. Essentially, I can counter something for 2 or less or higher. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh! How dare it! How dare it not tap my Incubation? How dare myself trust the auto tapper? Okay, well, that blows. Oops, indeed. Yeah. Two, 4, 6, 7 makes a 5/5 Hydroid Crisis. I'm not really sure that's worth it. Maybe I just go with the Anticipate. I mean, I got him on the ropes a little bit. Oh, I just realized I left no blue up for Disdainful Stroke. Oh well. Do I really want to exchange anything? No. Alright, so we're completely defenseless from countering anything this turn, but I'm not really worried since we got Hydroid Crisis and Nissa. What is this? Okay, sure, that's fine. Okay. I'm just showing this to assert my dominance. I probably could have just did the attack and probably have ended this a lot earlier. But I'm messing around now. 9, 15, 16, 14. I'll go ahead and draw 7 cards. Thank you very much. I'll have to discard 2 of them, but that's alright. Uh-oh, guys. He dropped that Spectral Sailor. It's the beginning of the end now. Wait, what am I doing? Here we are. I mean, with 4 mana, I'm not really too worried about things getting stolen at this point. I'm not sure we had victory this turn, but we would have victory next turn with Hydroid Krasis, so, or without Hydroid Krasis, with just the Nisa lands and whatnot. But it's okay. We're having a little bit of fun here. Not every day you get to try out a pretty fun deck here. You know, I get this this Disdainful Stroke a lot. Uh-oh, guys. My Hydroid Krasis, it just got -2'd. Watch out. He means business now. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't steal it, but it's not a big deal. Good game. Oh, its power's larger than 3. Okay, yep. Good call there. Thanks. Appreciate that, Warlord. Alright, let's start up the next one then. Oh, they make the damage a lot more instantaneous at the end, rather than they count down per attack. I kind of prefer it the way it was before, where it was count down per attack. Alright, anybody else who wants to join in, by all means. We're playing a little bit of extra Brawl games. There's some good content. Yeah, definitely making my deck look a little bit better. Oh, look, there's a reward pop-up. Let's see, collection. Oh, not collection. What am I doing? I want to look at the deck. For anybody else. There we are, Civic Brawl. So is there any card in here that I'm not really feeling? Like Witching Well is something right now that I thought would be okay, but not really. Tail's End and Witching Well right now are feeling a lot worse than when I originally put them in the deck. So let's see, what would I want to do to replace Tail's End and Witching Well? I've already got Opt. Yeah, I'm sure this timer will run out soon. I might want to make changes before the next game starts. Ooh, Unsummon. I don't know why I didn't see Unsummon before instead of Witching Well. And Tail's End. I'm going to need a counter for Tail's End. How many counters are there? Alright, do we have a better counter for Tail's End? Hey, it's not great, but I guess it can work. Where are you, Tail's End? There you are. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, well, of course Warlord was going to win, but at least Warlord won with the bot picking it for him. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Warlord from our list here. Copy. Oh, not there. Switch this to Brawl. So, just in case you guys were... Oh. Why is it illegal now? Oh, did I pick something not in Standard? Unsummons in standard. Mystical disputes in standard. I mean, it's 60 cards. It seems right. Oh, I forgot to set it to Brawl. Okay, my bad. And with this duel, Warlord has now passed up a knight in amount of viewer duels games played, with 25 and a knight with 24. Okay, well, guess the deck didn't update. Okay, so be it. Love how I'm going first. Pretty good hand for going first. Uh-oh. How is Firebrand legal? Uh-oh. I'm starting to think Firebrand, he's playing historic mode. Oh. Well, I wasn't aware challenge mode allowed you to use all the cards, but oh well. Alright, he can't play Torban next turn, so probably just going to go with Oko here. I don't think he'll be able to do 6 damage in one turn, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And if he gets 6 damage, so be it. I save myself 6 damage. War Boss! Yay! This one's not going to be pretty once he drops that Torban. That's going to be a lot of 3 damage little 1/1s that he's going to have there. Or not. I guess he didn't have the 4th land. Oh, okay. Well, that was me over clicking. Oops. Indeed. Well, if I get a 5th land, I won't be as mad. Well, yeah, I will be. I will be. Because the Torban, obviously. Oh, okay, well. I guess... What's that called? I guess we're just going to get dumped on here. There's no way out. Not like Hydroid Crisis does anything. Alright, and there's Torban. I'm just gonna let all the damage go through, because we're done here. alternative lose condition. I decline though. I kind of want to get hit with a lot of damage here, see how it goes. Oh, so it does count down when you lose. It just doesn't count down when you're attacking. That's interesting. Even if I made the correct block there with Oko, I don't really think it would have made too much of a difference. Alright, let's see. Why didn't it change? Alright, unsummon. Okay, well, I don't know why it didn't change anything there. Oh, okay, so I manually changed it and it remembered that it was on Brawl, so that's why it became illegal. Alright. I'm just a little curious why the deck wasn't... Oh well, whatever. I guess it's not something to hold on to there. Anybody wants to join in? !duel. I don't really want to end too early here, but kind of not much to do. The deck just kind of won too fast. Oh, hold on, let me update that. 6 and 3 now. There we are. Anybody else? SEK, if you got a Brawl Brew. A Knight, if you got a Brawl Brew. By all means, test it out today. There's always tomorrow's tournament, but you never know. You want to try some, get a little bit of extra... sorry, can't play today. Oh, no problem, man. No, I think A Knight was here. Alright, chat says he's here. Alright. Well, Warlord gets to pick the winner. Unfortunately, there's only one person to pick from because today... Why does that keep happening? There's like a glitch with the direct challenge button going on right now. Alright, well, can't wait to play against this fresh deck that you speak of. Our Oko just wants to say hi. Oh, it's Nissa. I had to know Nissa was coming eventually. The cool thing about Nissa's minus when it comes to Brawl is that when she dies, you can probably bring her back to the commander zone, playing Nissa again the following turn. So, I mean, that's pretty badass. So, all of your lands become indestructible. You lose your Nissa and gain a whole bunch of other lands, but you can just start making indestructible lands every turn after that. So, I mean, that's crazy awesome. Not really sure what I want to do with the Tamiyo, but I mean, why not? I guess what? Hydroid Crisis is what I want? Oh, Night Pack oh, Nissa. Yep, let's go with Nissa. Okay, the Tail's End is still in here. I'm not sure why it's not updating. I removed the Tail's End already, but I'm not... Oh, come on. Really? Okay, well, Oko's gonna have to do something about that. Even making it a 3-3 is still kind of unfortunate. Cavalier Thorn. Yeah, I could grab Cavalier Thorn, though. Oh, but it's not big enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our Nissa if we can. No Nissa. Alright. Oko it is. Alright, I think he's probably going to focus on Oko, so let's just go ahead and do that. +2. And the +2 kind of makes the questing beast only do 2 damage, rather. And there's the Nissa, which we obviously can now quench. So we don't have to worry about Nissa for a little bit. Okay, makes sense. I cannot trade the questing beast with the Oko. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. Well, no, hold on a second. Oh yeah, if I do the incubate, oh, I can't do the incubation pump anyways. Oh well, I guess I could, but it would become tapped. And if I do the If I did the Oko making this a 3/3 creature and then did the incubation druid tap, that would still that would be a double trade. That just would not feel worth it. Let's go ahead and give him that there. Actually, no, this works perfectly because now we can do our incubation druid tap. Ooh, actually, yeah. I forgot that the command tower actually counts as mana. So we can do our incubation druid tap and hold up mana for essence scatter or negate. So we got creature or we got non-creature covered. Except for that. Well, he did a pretty good job there. Shifting Ceratops is like the only card I couldn't deal with here. Other than Carnage Tyrant. It's not like I was going to be dealing with a Carnage Tyrant. However, I can make my own token a 3/3 here. See what I can do with it. Then I could double block the Shifting Ceratops. Oh, okay. Well, Questing Beast just kind of makes that whole plan change. Not really sure what I want to do with that, with Oko right now, but I think we're just going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and make the 3/3, oh, hold on a second. Alright, so that would be his 7th mana turn, which allows us to go into negate, so we'll be fine there. Yeah, I can't really see him bringing in a haste creature here. I know it's still possible, but... Oh, he could do the Incubation Druid play, actually. Do the Incubation Druid tap upon attacking and then get a guaranteed kill on Oko. So let's go ahead and just not let that happen. Not that him killing Oko is a huge, huge deal, because we could still play it again. So we lost our Flood of Tears, Tail's End. I mean, we didn't lose a whole lot. I mean, the Cavalier and the Spectral Sailor obviously are pretty bad dumps for me, but they're not world-shaking. And the Witching Well can get me 2 draws. I did dump it from the future, but... it will help here. Vivian's Arcbow. Yeah, you can go ahead and have that. Leyline of Abundance. Sure. Alright. I could actually turn his Vivian Arcbow into a 3/3, not allowing him to get 6 drops every turn. That feels like a good play.
Welcome, friend. We salute you.
Appreciate the follow there. Risen Reef. You know what? I'll take an extra draw next turn. I should have did that Vivian Arcbow play after attacking. So that was a misplay on my part. You know what? If he double blocks, he double blocks. I'm fine with that. I'll get a double kill. That's all that really matters to me. Not that it... Actually, you know what? He wouldn't double block. It would be just, yeah, straight up block with Shifting Ceratops, which is also fine with me, actually. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, Risen Reef. I don't really need the land off of Risen... Alright, we'll probably have to Witching Well. I don't think we need Witching Well as a creature here. Still got our Essence Capture and Negate. Full blast here. I assume he plays Nisa. There's nothing he can do during the attacking step. I don't see why he would attack here. Interesting. Not sure I see why this is being... Okay. Okay. Still not... Okay, I mean, I made the right block at least. Hypnotic Sprite, okay. Now knowing that he can do the Leyline play to make the Vivian's Arcbow up to 5 does bother me a little bit. But whatever creature he has is I'm not going to be able to deal with anyways, so we're not going to bother worrying about it. And with this still allows us to hold up Essence Scatter, Negate, Hypnotic Sprite, so I'm fine with that. Because our Incubation Druid is 3 mana. Probably should have considered attacking with my 3/3 there. I'm not sure if 18 life is the difference maker though. What in the world? Enter the battlefield under your control if it doesn't have the same. Sure, because I've got Essence Capture, so the first non-creature is not going to do anything. Alright. Change target artifact or card. Yeah. 3 or less. Okay, so I couldn't take the Vivian Arcbow if I wanted. I could, however, take his Incubation Druid, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Nice Sinister Sabotage I got here. don't really see any need to be attacking with anything here. The trade just isn't worth it. But we did deramp them a little bit. Feasting Troll King, I do not think so, sir. We'll go ahead and give that 1/1 counter to our food token. That way our food token can now start attacking. Ooh, nice, nice. Alright, it's time to give him a clock. Ooh, I like it. Nice. Nice. I'll take that. Yorov. Converted mana 3 or less, sure. Does not appear that he's going to be getting any creatures on the battlefield for this Guardian project to get him some draws. Fabled Passage, so be it. And we've got so much mana and so many counters, we honestly don't even need to hold up anything here. Just get all our attacks in. I don't really need a green, but I just kind of want a green. And let's see, that allows me to hold up, still allows me to hold up double counters, so we'll go ahead and do that. No green board wipes that I know of. Get rid of the weakest counter that we have in our hand. Alright. Nice. This is slow but sure. It's a slow but sure victory there. I'm really liking this deck. I feel like it can do well in the tournament tomorrow. Yeah, Andre and I still decided to go with that best of 3 for the tournament just because best of 1 kind of felt like the tournament would have been too short. And also best of 1 just feels a little unfair with 10,000 gems on the line. Oh, Shaman, by the way, I was holding 3 counters there at the end. I had the Convolute, I had the Negate, and I had the Essence Scatter. Not Essence Scatter, the one with the Surveil. Oh look, we got Dash the Squid here joining in. Hopefully he's got a pretty good Brawl deck here to play. I guess we'll be doing a little bit more play testing for another 35 minutes or so. Yeah, the tournament's going to be best of 1 3 times. However, you do have to change it from coin flip after game 1 to, you know, opponent wins or you win, depending on who lost. So, you know, if you win round 1, then you need to put it so the opponent wins the coin flip at round 2. I'll make sure to nail that down for people tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna have to say it a bunch of times because people are not going to figure that out. But yeah, I'm not sure if we'll do Brawl Tournament twice in a row, but I will most likely be moving Brawl Tournament to Friday. So we'll have tournaments back to back on Friday and Saturday. Oh, looks like Dash the Squid is automatically getting a win here. There's my ID there, Dash. You could send me yours. Just a little slow there, Code Red. So it looks like they got a glitch going on where if you press direct challenge, it doesn't take you to the the correct screen the first time. So if you guys don't know what I meant by like round 2 and 3, you change it to like if you won round 1, then your opponent gets to go first, so they get to win the coin flip. But I really like having a low mana commander here. Yes, I am still testing for the next 35 to hour and 5 minutes. Although I'm probably going to just end somewhere after the 2-hour point, because today's stream is a little bit slow. Yeah, I mean, you can. After this game, Dash the Squid still needs to send me his ID, so we can, since he won the viewer duel here. If he can get around to doing that, that would be highly appreciated. There we are. I assume the "it's" is not part of the name. Alright, let me go ahead and put that for my spreadsheet for later. If we ever play again, if you ever show up to one of my viewer duels in the future, I'll have it. No, I don't bet baseball because I don't watch baseball anymore. I did bet today for USC to win, but I didn't bet very much because I don't watch USC very. I watched USC play Notre Dame, and they seemed very impressive. In Colorado, just doesn't feel like an impressive team to me, but that's the only game I bet on. Speaking of the game, I should move it up here. That way I can start watching a little bit while we're stream. Actually, yeah. Then your deck must not be illegal, or must not be legal there, Dash. You sure it's legal? Like, did you double check the lands? Okay, here, I'll show you. Alright, so direct challenge. No, direct challenge. You gotta change the deck type to Brawl. Yeah, you have to change it to Brawl. I know my little ad thing is in the way, but yeah, you gotta change it to Brawl.
So happy to have a heart attack.
Alright, there we go. Oh, Kiora. Okay, so I imagine he's got some sort of ramp-based deck with late game creatures to get maximum value off of Kiora. Could someone clip that? Alright, so this is like one of the first games we've been going second. Incubation Druid, okay, so he's got the same turn 2 play as us. I don't necessarily see a need to play Quench next turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and go Incubation. I think he's gonna play Kiora this turn anyways. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Interesting. The cool thing is Kiora doesn't really do anything, so I'm not too worried about it. Once Upon a Time, okay. So let's see. I don't really want to go Oko. But then again, an extra turn of Oko with no attackers does feel pretty good. So I guess I'm gonna go with Oko. It just doesn't feel good. But I think it'll feel pretty good when I start trading his creatures for mine. or trading his creatures for food tokens. Oh, that's a pain. I can't touch that. I'm sure he'll give it haste. I need a green land here in order to play the Cavalier. Nice. Got the green land. Allows me to play over the shifting Ceratops. Alright. I'll take all of those. Feels pretty good. And do I want an extra 3/3 creature just in case he plays like a Nisa? I think we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm a little terrified that he plays a Nisa here. Risen Reef, okay, to be expected. The cool thing is, if I play the Flood of Tears, I'll get an extra usage off my Cavalier. And I get to play something for free. And that is exactly what I'm going to do here. We're going to go ahead and... Let's see, is it 4? For turn 4 more non-token permanents. Okay, well... Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get an extra non-token permanent. So I guess in theory... I don't have enough mana for Once Upon a Time. Does anybody remember if I played land this turn? Because I could Once Upon a Time for land. Or I could just wait. I don't think I have to do anything this turn in particular. Oh, you know what? If I Flood of Tears... I could get the Hydra Crisis back to my hand. That feels good. 4, 5. Oh, actually 6. Because of the castle. Well, I can't use the castle to play a non-creature, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, there we are. No land. Wow. I was expecting to get a land there. Alright, I don't want my opponent to get extra... What do they call it? Extra, like, an extra card off of an elemental. And since I'm going to lose my token anyways next turn, let's just go ahead and get rid of that Risen Reef now. Just to prevent him from getting an extra card draw. Oh, the land I played was the castle. Okay, thanks, SEK. That helps. So I definitely made the right play there. Oh my god, he's got mass manipulation, doesn't he? Wow. My Flood of Tears is going to make that such a bad play for him. I'm going to feel really good about my Flood of Tears now. No more Risen Reef goes to the grave. Yeah, I'll take that. Unfortunately, I'm going to be discarding a lot of cards here. I could use some land, please. In fact, I think I've got enough drawing power in my hand with Hydroid Crisis. Discard 2. Okay, well, I think I've already got enough late game, so I don't really need the Once Upon a Time anymore. And the Incubation Druid seems to have outlived its usefulness now. I like how my Questing Beast trades for his Shifting Ceratops. So we're gonna go Questing Beast and hold up Quench. Unless we draw a land. Okay, well not that land, but still, that's fine. I could really use some more land actually. I've got enough counters. Unfortunately, Quench is really not gonna do me a whole lot of good. But I am able to get the Wildborn Preserver out. If I don't have anything to quench. Oh, I just noticed. Oko does not stay at the same price if it goes back. So as soon as it leaves the command zone, it gets more expensive, regardless if it died or not. Well, I learned that today, and that's probably something that was pretty good to learn. I cannot believe I got to quench something there. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, okay, yep. Oops. Oops, yeah. Doesn't have reach, right? No. I could theoretically turn that to an elk with my Oko. Or mass manipulate seems pretty good too. I can mass manipulate for 1. That doesn't feel pretty good. Cavalier makes the land enter the field untapped, right? Yeah, put it onto the battlefield. Okay. So I could use this and then go into something. But let me go ahead and see if he'll offer up the Feasting Troll King or not. Okay, that's a trade I can live with. And Cavalier of Thorns will most likely allow me to hold up Convolute and Sinister Sabotage. There we are. It taps some pretty bad lands for me there, I just noticed. Oh, that's triple green. Okay, yep. I had to do that. Well, then I got pretty lucky to get a... Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good. Yep. I don't know why I was thinking, oh no, we got a forest, but no, we're good. I don't think we're going to get an opportunity to use Convolute, but if we do, that'll be pretty cool. Oh. So it was that window that was making... Alright, well I'm still going to leave the game up over there. Just kind of a little sad that there's no dark mode, but it makes my skin look all... Alright, I can sit back actually. Oh, Convolute, nice. Oh, no, he's got creatures. Yeah, let's go ahead and sinister... Wait, for 3? For 3, is that even worth it? No. It's not. Questing Beast as a commander. Interesting idea. Voracious Hydra for 2. So he gets double tokens off of that. Let's... No. No way he can pay 4. So with the double counters, he was gonna get an extra card thanks to Kiora. The Kiora has been massively beneficial to him so far. We could steal 2 cards with our mass manipulation. I'm not sure if I want to steal Kiora or not. We can't do everything. We unfortunately can only do 2 things. And now it feels like Kiora and Feasting Troll King seem like good steal cards. Yeah. Ooh, actually. Hold on a second. Okay, never mind. I forgot he got this Biomancer. I was thinking if I steal Hydra Crisis and Feasting Troll King, I'd be able to attack Kiora, but nope, can't do that. Alright, we're gonna force him to kill his own Kiora now. We'll go ahead and untap our own Cavalier after this, because why not? The Kiora's gonna die anyway. Oh, because... Oh, Reach. Duh. Reach. Yeah, that was... Okay, good. You know, that was still worth it, actually. We have 5 mana Oko at my disposal. Fairy Fountain. I've never seen that card before. Okay. That's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. It's kind of a draw a card for 4 mana with a little bit of a boost. We definitely have a nail biter here. I think we're probably going to have to bring the fairy formation down to a 3/3 with the Oko, because we can't really afford to let him get that many extra draws and flyers. Specifically, flyers. Oh. Okay. I mean... I didn't feel like I was in lead, but I guess I was in the lead. Sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and start the next one here. For anybody who was waiting on the last one, I think it was Infinite and a few other people. Make sure to !duel. I'm not sure if it'll be the last one or not. We got 15 minutes. It could probably fit 2 in there. As well as if Shaman and Warlord are there as well. The game ended, starting the next one. Well, we'll wait the minute and 12 seconds before you quit a game. You never know. Might get a sneaky guy to pop in here last second. Okay. That was fast. Yeah, I totally realized I'm ending the stream at 2 hours because I actually need to go drive over to my parents' house. I'm actually out of cat food and my cat's bowl is, well, let's just say there's no like full size like dry pieces. They're mostly like I don't want to say crumbs, but they're the closest thing to crumbs you could really say, because the cat likes to chew on them and break the pieces apart sometimes. So they're like half pieces, but they were full pieces at one point. Yeah. My dad's got entire boxes of cat food. So, all right. I believe I already have Infinite's ID here. Let me go ahead and Control F, Infinite. I do not. Okay, well, I guess I don't have it. Alright, well, I could get your ID here, Infinite. Longtime viewer, not a lot of playing then. Unless your ID, your ID is like very different. I mean, I personally think Niv Mizzet Perrin's a little bit scarier. A lot of things could go wrong if the opponent gets Niv Mizzet Perrin out. But because you know I'm playing the Oko deck, you should probably not play Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet doesn't do a whole lot when Oko's on the board. Either way, I still need your ID because apparently you're not on my spreadsheet. I will add you to the spreadsheet. Oh, mine. There you are. Well, now you're on the spreadsheet. DJKID Infinite 13. There we go. Oh, that's that right. Yep, that's the angel chick. The dual. Well, she's more of a dual color creature than angel. Okay, so we don't have a turn 1. We do have a turn 4 Fabled Passage, so we'll go ahead and do this. Especially since we don't even have a forest. So we're probably going to drop the Brine-born Cutthroat out. Amara, okay. Alright, actually... No, we're still going to drop the Brine-born Cutthroat. We'll let decision-making go into his hands. Besides, having a 3/3 early in the game is pretty good, especially recurring 3/3s. that trade. Feels like a pretty good trade if you ask me. If I can get Wildborn Preserver, or I mean Night Pack Ambusher out next turn, that would be pretty badass. Now the Autumn, okay. I wonder if he chooses to kill. Nope, okay. I don't think we'll be getting very many 3/3s off a Night Pack Ambusher, though. But we do have... Actually, you know what? We've got the Gilded Goose. Essence Capture, okay, nice. Did that to mill. We've got the Wildborn Preserver at the end of the opponent's turn. Also, I just realized I forgot to attack like an idiot. Oh well, I think I may have this one though. Tome of the Guild Pack. Interesting choice there. Opting to take a lot of damage now. Ooh, I could give him a 3/3 instead so he doesn't get the draw ability. I could, but I won't. Probably really should have considered getting an extra 3/3 there, though. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and pump our Wildborn Preserver. We're going to go ahead and pump it by 4. Oh. Okay, but that would cost 5 actually, so I can't do that. Hey, Shadow. So, we're holding up our Essence Capture like a boss. Should be good from here. Solar Blaze. Good play. Well. Interesting. How have the tides have turned? How the tides have turned. Oh, so it's a cast effect. Okay. Well, can't really consider giving my opponent the 3/3 there. Alright, so let's see. If I were to play Spectral Sailor, end of the opponent's turn, I still have 2 mana to spare. So we'll go ahead with Paradise Druid, end of turn Spectral Sailor, and then draw a card. Flying 5/4, okay. I just like how every creature is a 3/3 to me. Okay. Haven't seen that creature being played in so very long. Oko is going quite well. Ooh, he gave... Oh, he made it a 4-4 so my Oko couldn't steal it. Good call there, opponent. Mass manipulate, boy. Alright. So, make that a 2. Thank you. Alright, I can't imagine he's going to board wipe me again, but there is a distinct possibility it happens. Although I would get the 2/2s. Does not appear that a board wipe is going to be happening. Here at the precinct. Okay, pretty cool. Getting a lot of chump blockers, but unfortunately chump blockers are not going to be enough. Didn't Arcades rotate? Yes, it did. That card is not Arcades, if you didn't notice. It's Rien, Angel of Rebirth. Although you're able to see that right here at the top. Oh, what do you know? You're actually able to click on it. Did they make that bigger? I feel like that's bigger. Oh well. Let's see. I can't go wrong with just an all attack. Alright, so we're assuming block. Well, I guess the Gruul Spellbreaker is pretty difficult to block alone. Actually, I think the Gruul Spellbreaker wins the game. Thanks to the trample. Cat's walking in front of the desk or on the desk at the moment. Alright guys, well, thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. I know today is a short stream. We got tomorrow a tournament. I guess I could go ahead and bring that up while we're here. Let me go ahead and do that. A little bit of advertising on the tournament. Show you guys how many people are currently applied. Obviously not accepted because we're waiting until the last half hour, last 15 minutes to accept people. That way you could switch your deck at any point before the tournament, because once you've been accepted to the tournament, you cannot switch. All right, so this is the one that's still going. 16. Okay, well actually, considering that Brawl was probably just introduced on Aetherhub not too long ago, 16's probably pretty good for one day. Alright, here. I'm going to go ahead and apply myself right now. Yeah, have a great night, guys. Make sure to apply to the tournament if you can. ! Tournament will bring you to my page of tourneys. Alright, hold on. I'm applying myself. That way I don't forget tomorrow. Alright, tourney, public tourney. Tomorrow's tourney, MTG Arena meta, that, my ID, Simic Oko Brawl, sign up. Alright, looks like I just applied. Oh, looks like Ninja Fang just applied as well. 10,000 gem tourney tomorrow. Nobody's really going to have any good Brawl decks to pick from because, well, Brawl's too new. You get a lot of copying going on there. waiting till last minute. I mean, I'm not going to look at your deck. But I could, but I'm not. Other people aren't able to see your deck until after the tourney is over. In fact, this Mighty Gunners guy, I'm just going to decline right now because he doesn't have his ID. Quick Asset Turtle doesn't have his ID either. Well, there we go. That way I don't forget and accept them tomorrow. As you can see here, I mean, it's pretty obvious that you should have your ID. I mean, I'm not going to look at your decks. I might consider looking at Angels here, though. No. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and click the host button here. Is there anybody to host on Team Aether? We've got Mythic Michaela. We'll go ahead and host her. Jimoki hit me with something he was excited about last night. I suppose he told you about. Actually, I haven't been able to talk with Jimoki for a little. Well, I think I messaged him earlier today, but I think it was just about my my job. I don't really think it was anything in particular. Oh yeah. Yeah, he messaged me while I was at the Football Hall of Fame. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. Let's go ahead and hit Michaela with the host. Appreciate it. See you tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Eastern.